Hey everybody, hope you're all doing alright out there. Yeah, you can blame me. I said it was spring and now we've got the rain again. In fact, I probably got to have to wipe your lens. Grey, windy and rain. Blame me, my fault, I'm sorry. This happens, right, when someone makes a video on a subject, lots of people see that video, they then come over to my channel, find a video that's relevant on that thing. You know, maybe it was recommended in the side, and then they like try and tell you something that they've just learnt from a video 5 minutes ago about how you're wrong, you don't know this. Well, okay. And these are 100% people who do not understand the subject, and I could explain to you factually why that is, because it's to do with suspension and stuff. Anyway. I made a video a few years ago about the seal mate, you know, that little plastic thing you run around your oil seals, and basically the idea of it is that if you're doing some MX riding over the weekend, you know, crosses, stuff like that, and you get mud compacted up into your seals, you can hook it out of there and keep going for the rest of the weekend. You know, it can help just get that stop. There's a little stone in between the oil seal and the stanchion. Obviously it can scratch the stanchion, and it being there also will allow the oil out. Well, the seal mate is designed to hook that out, and my video basically just says this: the seal mate is a great tool for doing that job that it was intended to do. Unfortunately, a lot of people seem to think that you can get an old worn out oil seal on their bike, which has got, you know, 25,000 miles on it, and rub this around it and stop it leaking. Like getting the grip off of an old worn out tyre is somehow going to put more rubber on it. I'm sorry, it's just the fact of the matter. You can't fix old worn out seals with a seal mate. You could maybe stop them leaking for a couple of days, maybe for a week, but at the end of the day you are going to need to replace those fork seals very soon. And you can't just keep seal mating it and allowing oil out and then eventually going, oh look, well it stopped leaking. Yeah, because there's no oil left in your forks and they're pogo sticks. Anyway, I digress. My main point about this was that if you're going to use it in the way that it was not intended to be used, at least pop off your top caps from your forks and just make sure your fork oil is even. If your fork oil is not even, and it could be a lot out because, you know, you don't know because you keep seal mating your seals. If they're a long way out, one fork to the other, the amount of oil in them, it can cause uneven wear on the guides and stuff like that. It's not going to destroy the forks, you know, just like in 2 minutes, but if you keep riding like that, it's not going to be good for them. They're supposed to be very close and even. Well, just recently, I keep getting this comment from different people basically saying, well, I don't think this is true because some motorcycle forks don't have oil in both of them. Some of them do something independently, like the left will do compression and the other will do rebound or something like that. Yes, that is true, but that is in a fork which was designed to do this. Those sorts of forks are not that common. Yes, they've been going around for years and they still use them in some bikes nowadays, modern ones. But the point is, you can't, because that type of suspension exists, then pull out of that. Well, then what this person's saying about suspension and having to have the oil in a, you know, reasonably close to even level is complete rubbish. I don't understand. Well, no, I do understand this. This is just the same old Donning-Kruger, isn't it? The less you know, the more willing you are to say something. It's just so frustrating because I feel like I have to go to my comments and just correct that, because people come in and they'll read that and just go, oh, they must be right then. To be clear, whenever I talk about this stuff, I really don't care. It's just the thing that frustrates me is when people just completely disrespect any knowledge or experience that you have based on nothing, or than watching another person's video. It's bizarre. And also, that video, there are so many people getting mad at me about the fact that I'm suggesting that they can't fix their worn out oil seals with a seal mate and telling me about why I'm wrong. I'm sorry, it's really not a complicated thing. It sounds very much like someone who knows they need to get their fork oil seals done and they can't afford to do it and they won't do it, so they convince themselves that doing this thing with a seal mate because other people do it's fine. It's not. As I've said, if it was for the intended purpose of hooking a bit of grit or something out there, fine. If you know, if the seals are basically okay apart from that dirt, well then yeah, just check the oils at a reasonable level, close to each other, and carry on. That was all I was saying, and I've had such strong responses from people, even people going, how dare you put down such a small company as Sealmate. I think Sealmate's owned by, maybe owned by Motion Pro, whatever it's called, which is definitely not a small company, but whatever. I'm literally just saying use it for the purpose of which it was intended. Oh, the reason people got mad at me a bit was because I basically said that they should update their instructions to point out that this is not designed to be used for what I'm saying here, trying to fix old worn out oil seals. Of course, they don't want to do that because then people would stop buying so many of their tension sheets. I mean, seal mates. I'm going to show you some of these comments because you have to get the level of what I'm talking about here. Some of these comments are so disproportionate to what was said in this video. I haven't actually watched this since I first made it. It was made in May 2021, so that was 2 years ago nearly. I watched it back. I am so fair and so specific with my wording about what I say. And yet these comments, they're mental. Okay, so here's one that I'm not saying this person is, going off the head and not trying to go after them or anything. It's just, here is a prime example of what I was talking about with the dual tubes thing. I get what you're saying, but I don't think the slight difference in oil level is going to amount to much. There are bikes with rebound and dampening on opposite tubes. Once they are mounted, they act as one. Those are forks that were designed to work that way. The point is, you do not know how much oil is or isn't in that tube. I'm just saying check your fork oil levels after using a seal mate. Here's another one. There's some bikes out there where one fork don't have no oil at all, just a spring on one side, so I have to call you out on that, bro. And if one tube is different than the other, the suspension, I'll be fine. You don't know what you're talking about. Been working on cars and motorcycles almost 20 years. I know something in shops. Great, but you don't know about suspension. Because, yes, again, there are forks which are different each side, but they're designed to do that. And again, you don't know how out the oil is if you don't check on it. That's just the point I made. It's such a simple point. When does the need for content start to be detrimental? Fork seals can and do leak when particles hold open the oil seal. This tool can remove these particles and prevent this leaking. In my case, out of 4 times I've done this, one seal continued to leak, one started leaking again after 6 months, and the other 2 fixed them long term. Sure, maybe someone just bought a bike and there is misting. You might want to have the seals looked at by a professional. But if this is the first time it's happened, you then definitely use SealMate. Strictly speaking, you shouldn't even be doing your own major maintenance according to most manuals. So why not do a video about that as well? And again, yes, the point is you can use it and it can work, but you need to check that the oil level's the same afterwards. This one here, blah, blah, blah. That's an odd response, but okay. Sorry, should have said verbose, which basically means using too many words. I've just said here, like, if I don't say everything, people will try and find a worm away between the points to try and contradict something you've said. In this one, they don't do that. They just skirt around reality. Something I've noticed, now I've looked through all these comments, is that loads are missing, and particular ones I remember from the past that really read like placed review comments, or sort of where someone's trying to maybe argue the case from behind a hidden name. Not that any companies are known for doing that. I'm not suggesting they are either. It's weird that all of those comments I remember from all those people have gone. Most of them. I do not care what you say, mate. A fork seal job is a pain in the arse and requires the whole disassembly of your front end. Not to mention special tools to buy. Not sure why you're basically scolding people for not wanting to do the job and save a ton of money. I'm saying if you're going to do it, make sure the fork oil is even. I agree, most people don't top off their... there you go, fork oil. But it's not Motion Pro's job to tell people to keep proper maintenance of their forks. It's specifically Motion Pro's job to tell people to do that when your product specifically says it can fix oil seals. What if they're worn out? It's not going to fix it, is it? Fine, that's your opinion. I just don't necessarily agree with it. As I say, I know it's just a few comments, but honestly, the level of some of those comments that I've read in the past, I'm so annoyed they're not here anymore, because you'd understand why I've gotten to the point of making this whole video, because this looked fairly positive. But trust me, it was not. But it's talking about that core thing of just telling someone they're completely wrong about something that
you can work out using logic and reasoning that what I've said's correct.
If you want to see my video on the seal, mate, I'll link it in the, you know, the pinned comment, and maybe at the end of the video or something. Have a look at it. As I say, I don't think I'm unfair. I'm just basically pointing out some obvious logical facts. But people be mad. People get so mad about these things. Whoa! Alright, well, until the next one, thank you for watching. Really appreciate your support. And wish me luck with the weather, because as soon as it's nice, I'll be out making lots and lots of videos. Well, I just want, just not this, to be fair, the greyness. I just want the greyness to go away. Shh, shh, shh. I know we're ending at Tesco's, be quiet. I didn't come from Tesco's as well.